Hey girls, I just wanted to get on here and record a quick video for you regarding a couple of the things that I've been seeing in the group regarding weight. I am so mean about this topic, so I apologize, but I've learned a lot the past year as a fitness consultant, and I've learned a lot about my own experience with this because I've always been heavy. I've not always been necessarily overweight for my size, but I've always been heavy. So I have such an opinion about weight, and I just want to give you guys a quick little pep talk, even though I seem mean. Though your weight does not matter. It does not define you. It is something that is instilled in us. I don't know how, I guess just with society, you're supposed to be a certain weight. But what I want to try to do with you guys in this group is to teach you guys how to change your thoughts about what you weigh. That is not an easy thing to do. I've always been heavy, and I've always thought that that was a bad thing until a couple years ago. I weighed 170 my senior year of high school, and I had zero body fat. I was an athlete, almost 6 feet tall, but I was still like, oh my gosh, I weigh so much more than my friends. I was still kind of embarrassed and ashamed, I guess. And I mean, I never told anyone that, but, and here I am now, age 34, and I weigh less than I did my senior year of high school. I weigh around 168 now, and I'm still heavy. I'm a heavy person, and I've learned to not care what the scale says. And that wasn't easy. But once you do it, once you change your thoughts about it, it is so freeing. And it is the most amazing feeling because you are not psychologically affected by what the scale says. My scale goes up daily and down daily. I don't even weigh myself anymore, but maybe once every month. And I want you guys to get to that point too. And that's why I ask you guys to put this scale away for the whole month. I don't care what the scale says. In 8 days, or however long we've had our group going, it's not going to matter. It doesn't matter. And I always use this as an example, and it's really weird, but when I walk into a room, no one knows what I weigh, unless I tell them, of course. But I walk in a room and I look healthy and confident and happy. That's all that people can see. So the scale, what does that mean? What does that number mean? It's only between you, yourself, and that scale. So you are the only one that can separate the connection with that number and the feelings and the psychological effects with that number. And that's why I ask you guys not to weigh yourself, because the psychological effects of not seeing it go down as fast as you want is it affects you in the way you think, and you get down and then you say, oh, I'm quitting and I'm gonna eat whatever I want because the scale's not going down anyway, or ooh, I lost 3 pounds, let's have some extra ice cream or some extra treats because I need to celebrate because I lost 3 pounds. No, I don't want either of those happening. I want a level mentality of focus daily. Not about yay, up, down, whatever. That is not lifestyle changing. That is just something that doesn't matter. And yes, you will lose weight, body weight, when you lose body fat, which is our goal. But we are not checking up on that until the end, because I want you to work hard. You put in the effort every day, and it's about what you eat and put in your body. And fitting your workouts in, but it's also about just daily moving. Move more than you've ever moved. Walk, park far away. Walk as much as you can during the day. Your workout's only like 4% of your day. So yes, you can work out, and that's great, and you should. But it's about your whole day. In 24 hours, what are you doing to move as much as you can and to fuel yourself with the proper foods? Another thing is, what you weigh doesn't matter in the scheme of life. When you're 85, you're not going to look back and be like, I'm so glad I weighed 120. No, you're going to be like, I'm so glad I felt good. I'm so glad I was mentally there for my kids. I'm so glad that I was energetic and enjoying my life. That's what you're going to think back when you're 85, not what you weighed. So get that out of your head. Stop getting on the scale. Take the scale, hide it if you need to. I don't want anyone getting on the scale. It doesn't matter. Who cares if you lose a pound? Who cares if you lose 10 pounds? It's about evaluating how you're fueling your body, how you're feeling, and that goes back to nutrition. I don't know how much my car weighs. I just know that it runs properly and that it's working and doing its job. I don't know what my refrigerator weighs. My refrigerator is pretty darn heavy, and I'm proud of my refrigerator because it does its job, and that is so ridiculous, but that is what I want you guys to train your brain. Doesn't matter what we weigh on this earth. It matters how we feel. So when I see you guys posting about how you're discouraged, I don't want you guys to be discouraged for this whole 30 days. I want you to be inspired and motivated and feeling great about yourself. Discouraging thoughts are nothing but negative, and they will do nothing great for your experience in this group, and it will do nothing positive for your health. So I just talked really fast, but I have to get back downstairs to the kids. I have them on the couch watching Frozen. But I had to get on here just to tell you guys that I'm proud of you. I'm proud of doing this that you guys are doing this for yourselves. And please let me know if you have any questions about weight, but don't worry about it. Take it out of your mind and work on that. Really work on that that personal development aspect of this, of changing the way you think. Like I said, I don't go anywhere and walk into a room or go to the ballpark and people look at me and be like, wow, she must weigh 168 pounds. That stinks. No, they look at me and they see someone that cares about herself, cares about her family, and that has energy and positivity and feels great. That's what they see. That's what I want everyone to see when they see you. I don't want you to see a number. No one else sees a number. Do you know what your neighbor weighs? Do you know what your bus driver for your kids weighs? No. What you see is if they're healthy and happy, and that's what we're focusing on. So I hope you guys are all feeling great. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'm sorry that I'm mean about the scale, but I hate it. I hate it, hate it, hate it. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.